right, you guys, welcome to ENR 19 overview.
This is the next giveaway car, the 19th giveaway car here at 𝗪𝗪𝗧. You guys, today we're taking you on a tour of this badass car you probably didn't see coming.
This giveaway definitely packs a punch, and you'll see why here. You might have noticed that our giveaways became a little shorter, so the deadlines are a lot quicker. So if you missed this, you won't have a chance to be inside these.
This one's
giveaways.
obviously no different. So we're giving you guys just 1 week. 1 week to get entered to win a pretty seriously badass car. So from September 24th, Sunday, through October 1st, the following Sunday, those are the only entry periods to get entered to win this car.
And this thing is just incredible. We fell in love with it once we seen it, and then seeing the color of this car, just were like, yes, this is so unique. You don't see these on the streets. We have to do something like this.
I mean, you guys probably don't even know what to expect from us at this point. We give away give away Jeeps, trucks, campers, ATVs. I mean, dude. So we're keeping you guys on your toes. We're keeping ourselves on the toes, but at the end of the day, we do give away things that we personally love. We would love driving. We enjoy driving. I know one of you guys is gonna absolutely love.
So I guess let's jump into it. What do we got here? We've got this crazy plum. It's actually, the color of this car is plum crazy purple.
Dude, you finally got it right.
Finally, dude.
Nailed it. So plum crazy purple, such a unique color, you guys. Really excited about this one. I never thought that I would like purple on any car, but the way Dodge made this color, it's such a cool color, man. It's the reflections in the dark, it's almost black, right? But then it hits that little bit of light and it just pops, you know?
It looks really good.
It looks sick.
So this is a 2019 Dodge Challenger SRT. It's a Hellcat version, and it's a red eye edition. And red eyes are the top of the line of the Hellcats. The Hellcats
is the Demon?
The Demon, but those are really like,
that's like one-ups.
More one-up.
So
yeah.
I mean, red eye, that's pretty insane, you guys. This is not just a Hellcat. Hellcats in general, I think, are badass. But the red eye version, which is what this is, it packs that extra punch, takes it to that whole little bit of level that we're gonna take you on a tour of. You know, obviously we have the engine open for a reason. That's the highlight of this car.
The heart of this beast. I mean, look at this thing. So the difference between a Hellcat and a Hellcat Red Eye is the Hellcats come with 707 horsepower and the Red Eyes come with 797 horsepower. But this one actually has a stage 1 tune that is done by the Dodge dealership. So everything is still under warranty. Everything runs as it should, and this one puts out 800, a little bit over 840 horsepower.
840 horsepower. I mean, at that kind of horsepower, I mean, for me, 797 sounds ridiculous. 840 horsepower for this beast, and it's powerful, man. It's sick.
I don't think you can have too much power.
There's no such thing.
There's no such thing.
It's all miles per gallon at that point, you know. So we've got here a beautifully powder coated purple engine cover right here, which once you pop that hood, it just pops right at you. It's a perfect touch for this color. We've got a cold air intake right here, and it's a V8 Hemi supercharged engine. Maybe should we start up? Let's just start it up real quick.
Start it
off with a little bit of bit of power.
Let's hear that rumble in here.
All right, that was enough of that, but dude, that's loud.
That's a beast. That's a beast right there. You can hear the supercharger whining, you can hear the badass exhaust on this thing, and it just sounds really good.
Gets a lot of attention, man, I'll tell you what. Especially this color combo, this whole exhaust, the engine sound, I mean, it sounds good. And that whine, if you guys haven't heard a supercharger before, it's one of those beautifully sounding sounds a car can make, and this one's it's pretty loud once you gas it.
Maybe we can throw a clip over here.
So you guys, this car actually, David, you got the black key maybe?
I don't. Let me.
So there's 2 keys, you guys, to this car. Probably for a reason, I'm assuming. That's a black key right there. That puts out about 500 horsepower. So it limits the engine to 500 horsepower. I don't know if you want to drive that. Maybe give it to, I don't know.
When a friend comes and like, hey, can I take it for a ride? Yeah, I'll be like, yeah, get
there
this
you go.
key. Get this key, because.
And then there's this one, the red key. That's the key that you're going to want to have, because that unlocks the full potential of the car. So all full 840 horsepower. It's a good one, man.
It's a ripper. It's a ripper. So what do we got here? So this is a wide body Hellcat, right? The hood, the roof is wrapped in satin black, which gives it that unique kind of look, and it flows really well with these Challengers. They look mean like that. Pretty badass.
It's got dual hood scoops on the hood right there. So that wide body also adds about 3.5 inches to each side. It makes it look more aggressive, which is what I like about this car. It's kind of adds a little bit more character to the body.
Yeah, it gives it really that cool stance and stuff, and just the way it sits. And
dude, it looks good. It looks
incredible.
Good. So we've got a lip right there, and it's got those nostrils here in the front. This is the only functional nostril, just so you know. Even though they do look identical,
there's a hole in there.
This actually hole leads to, first of all, that beautiful demon Hellcat sign right there, which is sick. That's a cool touch that they added, but that's the only functional vent right here that leads directly to the intake.
And so do these nostrils right here. They fall right into that intake area.
I mean, that's a lot of power, man. It needs to cool it. This beast needs to be cooled down, and it's got a power chiller as well. So man.
It's a hell of a ride, that's for sure.
Hell of a ride.
It's a hell of a ride.
That's the right word for it. That's for sure.
It is sitting on 20-inch wheels.
Forged aluminum. I mean, these are built for this car to handle that kind of power.
6-piston Brembo brakes.
Yeah.
You know, this car weighs like 5,000 pounds probably.
Yeah, some people refer to it as a boat on steroids or something. I mean, it's a big car, but it's got the power to definitely push it. We've got new tires actually on the way, so they're gonna be Michelin PS4s. Sounds PS4s. So on the way for this car. Why?
I guess they'll see this clip right now.
Here's why we're putting new wheels on it for you.
We had to record that, you know, to show what this car can do. But yeah, it's getting a new set of wheels.
We didn't do it for us, you guys. We did it for you.
And we won't do it on the new set of wheels, okay? We're gonna leave that up to you.
So when it comes to doing a burnout, one cool feature that this car has, and if you're like, why are you doing burnouts? This car was made to do burnouts. It has a line lock. So what a line lock is actually a setting in the interior where you just basically lock the front wheels. What you do is you hit line lock, you step on the brake, hold OK, you hit the gas, and that thing is just doing burnouts. It's part of the car, man. So it's a feature that this car has.
It's the nature of this thing. You know, it's a muscle car. You're supposed to do burnouts. You're supposed to go sideways down the corners and let it rip.
But you're getting new tires out of this whole deal. We get a little bit of happiness. You're getting new tires out of the deal. So it's a win-win, man.
Another cool feature about like these red eyes, these badges actually have like a red eye. So that's why these are red eye. Let me see if I can throw some light on that.
So normal Hellcat badges obviously don't have the red eye as part of the badge. This is obviously a red eye, so they gave it that extra Hellcat badging on there.
I think this is like a perfect show car, muscle car. This thing breaks necks everywhere it goes.
Yeah, you guys, you know, the funny thing is, I guess it's not really funny. When we were looking specifically for Hellcats, finding a Hellcat that's not a salvage title is apparently a difficult thing. I mean, you're looking at, you know, 797 horsepower, even 700 horsepower. Most of those were salvage title, the ones that we came across, and we're like, damn, this thing is a clean title. We don't give away salvage titles. No accidents. This thing is beautiful. So people can win this car, right?
Yeah, you can get in there to win this beautiful Hellcat Red Eye. Oh, and this car comes with $20,000 on top. That's to cover your registration and taxes.
How do we forget that?
How do we forget it? So you're getting this Red Eye plus $20,000 on top. The 20 grand is gonna cover your taxes, and you're gonna have some left over. We recommend you keep some of that money to pay your taxes next year, but if you don't, you spend it, I mean, it's up to you. Sell the car after.
You will have taxes, so make sure you consult your CPA, whoever, to basically when you win, you have money. That's why we include the money for you to have a little left over and enough to cover your taxes.
So yeah, you can win this car. If you get entered between September 24th and October 1st, every dollar you spend on our website will get you entered automatically to win this beast. Nice. I mean, you can literally pick up a shirt, you can pick up a hat, you can pick up a knife, a lighter. We got accessories, we got a whole bunch of things for you to choose from, but anything you buy on our website will get you automatically entered.
We've been doing it for the last almost 4 years now, so we've got 18 winners in the books. Some people bought one product, some people bought a mystery box. You know, whatever you pick up on the website, it gets you entered. So it's a no-brainer. You're winning a pretty badass car just by picking up a t-shirt that you normally buy at a store anyway, so not a bad deal.
Right.
Dude, we forgot it, like the biggest highlight, like my favorite part of this car, we forgot the whole suspension. So this car, you guys, you probably didn't see it off the bat because we didn't even touch it, but this car right here is sitting on Air Performance air suspension. What does that mean, bro?
So with a click of a button, you can adjust your ride height. So you can drop it down when you get park at a show, you can lower it down when you drive, and then you can raise it up. It's sitting about an inch off the ground right here. So it's really cool. And then you can air it back up to whatever ride height you want, and then cruise on it that way.
Dude, that's sick.
Yeah, yeah.
That's like such a cool feature, you guys. Obviously, not a lot of cars have this, and
especially Hellcats.
Right. I mean, this thing just gives the gives because you got the power, you got the looks, and I mean, I was just driving this car and some people were looking at it and they were already just blown away by the color, by the sound of it. I just had to drop it down for them. They lost their minds. I'll tell you what, dude, I've never seen anyone smile harder than those people were. I mean, it's a unique car, and I love that extra touch of the air suspension on it.
So let's go show you how the air suspension is actually sitting in the car.
It's an invisible air suspension. Just kidding.
And then, you know, you pick up this cover.
Boom. You got your compressors there. You got your tank there. It's all hooked up. I mean, very clean. Very clean.
Yeah, 2 air compressors. I think this is a 3.5 gallon tank that holds 200 PSI and pumps up these. You guys seen how quickly it pumps up to whatever height you want.
It's got JL Audio 2 10-inch subs. The perfect amount of sub there with the controller. And still plenty of trunk space left, which was nice.
Yeah, throw your luggage and go on a cruise for a weekend. Cruise down some mountains with windows open, bumping some country music or whatever music you want, you know.
Have all that power under your
Downshift
foot.
couple of gears, let it go sideways a little bit.
Yeah, dude, I love this car, man.
These taillights are actually pretty sick. Let me turn on the light.
I really like how they shine too. It's got that whole glow right there. And I believe it's either I believe this lights up as well right here once you hit the brakes and stuff.
Let me see if I hit the brakes.
Yep, right there on the sides. It looks clean, very clean.
Man, this is gonna be one sick car, dude. Whoever is gonna take it home.
I'm pretty excited, man. I wish I could keep this car, but it's one of you guys is gonna become that 19th winner now.
You know, this thing, like I look at it and I'm thinking of the next winner. Our next winner is gonna be picking it up. This thing guarantees to put a smile on your face. Like I'm just remembering yesterday we were just shooting some content and I gave it some gas, went sideways, made a whole circle with some smoke coming out.
By accident?
The first part wasn't, but then
you committed.
I committed and I was like, okay, I'm going for it. But whether you're doing donuts on this or you're going down a highway and you step on it, you get such a huge smile because that feeling, the power that you feel is just incredible. Like it's miles per gallon with this thing.
You're pretty much the fastest car on the road, man. It's a cool feeling to have, all that power under your foot. So I'll let you show them the inside, but I'm gonna just kind of introduce it, I guess, here. So it's obviously got that keyless entry right here. when you open this door, you've got this beautiful Hellcat light up emblem right there, which looks sick.
Cruising down a road, you can just double tap, triple tap, drop a few gears and step on it. And you can put it into manual mode where it won't kick you out of the paddle shifter, so you'll actually stay in gear. Next time you're gonna use this controller, and this controller is pretty sweet. So you got all your settings. You can adjust each level of the tire to whatever settings you want by just, you know, hitting these buttons and adjusting the height. So to drop it down, I'm just gonna hold this button. And it's going down. So now it'll go to 0, pretty much sit on the floor. This beeping noise though is
There you go.
okay.
So obviously when you're dropped on the ground, you're not gonna be driving the car like that because obviously turning radius, that's more of a show look. But the cool thing about that feature is you can manually control, you can make presets and adjust your ride height however you want to.
So the badge on this airbag right here actually lights up into red. You got a whole bunch of display options here that you can go through and change. You got 220 on the speedometer. So I think this car is governed at 208 miles per hour. We haven't done that. I don't think we're gonna unless we're on the track, but we'll let you deal with that. So the inside of this car is very comfortable. You got a good view of everything. You're not sitting too low. You're not sitting too high. You got plenty of, you know, headroom. I'm 6 foot and I got, you know, I don't know, 8 inches of headroom. It has Laguna seats, the 𝗪𝗲𝗃𝗧 accents on the seats over here. They are cooled and heated. The steering wheel is heated. You've got your paddle shifters. So whenever you're cruising down a road, you can just double tap, triple tap, drop a few gears and step on it. And you can put it into manual mode where it won't kick you out of the paddle shifter, so you'll actually stay in gear. The gauges on this thing is just out of this world. You have a whole bunch of things that you can do here. So this home screen right here gives you a whole bunch of different options that you can mess around and look at. It'll show your boost, you can do your timers and do your 60 foot, you know, quarter mile, 1/8 of a mile. You can go through gauges. You can look at your G-force, how much you're pulling when you're going to corners or just going straight on. Here's your launch button. You hit that, step on the brakes, pedal to the metal, drop the brakes and you're gonna launch. Traction control, everything you need. Everything is like within reach. When you hit this SRT button, you can go to track mode, you can go sport mode, you can go custom 500 horsepower, auto, whatever, let it do whatever it needs to do. If you click race options, you can click line lock, hit this line lock, so now it's activated. And if I press on the brake, see it's activate line lock, and I must be in gear. So then you throw it in gear, press on the brakes, hold this OK button, and now it says continue to hold, OK, release the brakes. So now I release the brakes, floor it to the ground, and you're gonna go. And once you release the brakes, release this button, it unlocks it. So really cool. Right. It already comes with Alpine premium sound. So the sound system is on point in this car, and just everything about it. It's just a beautiful, modern looking muscle car.
It sounds good, dude. The amount of attention you guys we've gotten just taking it out on those few video shoots is just sick, man. It's a cool feeling. I think one of you guys is really gonna love this car.
So yeah, this car is here for only 1 week. There's 2 ways to enter. One, shop our website or get a membership. Our membership is something new that we just introduced, and it's really cool. For under $5 a week, you can get entered into this one and into all the giveaways that we do in a month. So now with these giveaways being 1 week long, and sometimes some of them might be shorter, you're gonna get entered with that one purchase of a membership into all of our giveaways in that month.
That's
which is really cool.
That is cool.
And you get our highest multiplier with that. You get perks to our store. You get a whole bunch of discounts, and it's a really cheap and effective way to win one of our giveaways.
You guys, we're gonna continue bringing these quick giveaways, these badass giveaways. We said we're gonna have a lot more winners. This month we just had 2 winners fly out picking up their cars, and this one's gonna be over October 1st. So, you know, 1 week to get entered. And we're gonna have the winner basically contact the winner within the next week and have them fly out here whenever they're ready. So you better jump on this, because this 840 horsepower beast is up for grabs, and it could be yours.
Tap that link and get entered.
Get entered.
See you on the next one.